Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are following us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Give us a 5-star rating. It massively helps us out. Enjoy. Do you think if we win, if we stick to this idea of 4-2-3-1, whatever, 4-3-3 over the next two, and as Theo said, blow both USA and Wales out the water, is that a good enough audition to take that formation through to the knockout rounds?
I think no. The second that England play a team that we consider tough, the second that happens, I don't think that we. I think that we immediately go to 5 at the back. And do you know what, Reeve? I wouldn't even be surprised if it happened sooner.
Wales.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be.
No
surprised.
way. No way.
USA.
No way.
What, you think it's 4 at the back for the whole group?
Yeah,
I'm inclined to disagree.
I think so. I think because a tournament is based on confidence. And
What
I feel
about
like
Maguire's injured?
whacking Ben White.
No way. No, I don't disagree, but no way. Absolutely not. I'm speaking as Southgate. No chance.
I will be this tournament.
You actually are as well, because you are wearing the exact same.
You are wearing the same shirt. M&S, if you want to grab yours.
He's a very well dressed. You know, I've often been very critical of Gareth Southgate, but I've always acknowledged he's a very well dressed man.
And so are you.
Very well
and
dressed.
so are
man.
you. I will be the eternal optimist for this tournament.
Yeah, no, it's a. Do you know what? I've been you in every tournament that England have ever played. Like, you know when we went into even like the last tournament, the Euros, I was constantly having arguments with anyone that would listen that England are going to win this tournament. We're so good. We're going to do it. What happened to me? And it was a horrible moment, really. It was the Euros that you seem to have disregarded, but I just thought that we were so poxy in that tournament. Not scoring a goal with the amount of talent that we have was unacceptable. Being relegated, like.
Oh, the Nations League you're talking
Yeah,
about.
mate. Oh, you did very well because you've just basically pretended that didn't happen.
Yeah, so how it should work.
Do you not think we're ever so slightly different to that particular point in England's journey, though? Like, we have Jude Bellingham. He was on the fringe.
Do you know what?
Now he's like.
Yeah.
Do you know what people forget about him?
What?
He's actually 19.
Yeah, he's a
Do you
child.
know how stupid that is?
Yeah.
Like, do you actually he just led England, his performance out there, him and Declan Rice, two of the stand-up performances.
Opening goal as well.
Opening goal. 19 years old.
I know.
What the fuck?
Do you know what? I always think that, though, Theo, without going too, I always get grief because I always end up doing the sort of football nostalgia, romantic view, right? But do you know, to amplify what you said there, do you remember one of the most iconic moments in England World Cup history?
Owen.
18 at the time. 18. Like, what are you talking about? 18.
Yeah.
Like, also think about what he did that day.
Yeah.
Like, bullied Paul Scholes out. Like, as he sort of nicked the ball, as he's got round just before he takes a shot, Paul Scholes, one of the best, certainly one of the best players in that squad, is coming in. Scholes ready to hit it. The 18-year-old's like, bruv, sod off.
Yeah.
Well, don't even think about it, Scholesy. Chips it into the opposite corner. Like, unbelievable at 18. And look, you're right about Bellingham, but sometimes we just have to acknowledge, like he's basically still at school.
19 years old.
It's basically
I remember I was
like-
a 19-year-old. I wasn't playing for England at a World Cup, that's for sure.
No.
You must have been a brilliant
I
footballer at 18.
would have missed that if you were, to be fair.
What do you mean?
I'd have missed if you were playing in a World Cup at 19.
Why?
Have you two
Because
been
you haven't
mates?
played in a World Cup at 19.
Have you two been mates since...
We went to school together.
No way.
Yep.
But you have very different accents.
No, we don't.
I thought that you were a slightly Midlands accent.
I'm from the Midlands, yeah.
But you're not from the Midlands. You didn't go to school together, you utter pillock.
No, we didn't.
We went
You
to-
utter pillock.
we went-
Such a pointless...
We didn't
such
go.
a
No,
pointless prank.
we didn't. We went to uni together.
That's such a pointless prank. You
both
got
went to-
nothing. You
You've
got
bought
nothing
it
out.
now.
of
We
it.
went to
You've bought
Loughborough
it now.
Uni.
You've
Went to
bought it.
Yeah,
Loughborough
no, I
Uni.
believe that.
Yeah, I went to
but
Loughborough.
you got nothing out of the we went to school
You did
together. Like that was
2.5 years. I did 1.5 years. Both dropped
because
out.
you were so good that you did it quicker, or because you dropped out.
Yeah, I was so good. I did it quicker.
I did my whole degree in a year.
Do you not think, though, that the England DNA of success is ever so slightly different now because we have the experience of losing on penalties in that final? Like, Saka looks like a completely different player to the one that we saw in the Euros. We know what it takes to get there. And now, obviously, players are hungry to... It's the same blueprint that France had. They lost the Euros final and then went and won the World Cup.
Yeah, it's Liverpool.
It's entirely possible.
Liverpool, exactly what Liverpool did, isn't it? Liverpool
Yeah.
Liverpool lost the Champions League final, bounced back the following year, won it. Then they
Yeah.
sort of lost the Premier League, in that ridiculous year where they were so good and didn't win the Premier League. Then the following year won it at a canter. No, I don't.
Oh, really?
No, I don't think so. I don't think that we're more likely to win it now. Like, I still don't. I still don't think
Not
that
more likely, but lessons learned.
Yeah, maybe, but
We've also won on penalties now, which is different going.
That felt like a bit of a hoodoo for sure.
Beat Germany.
There is something. I just think that we have a ceiling. Because of our manager.
This side of the
we do
table is far.
You know what,
more
Rory? We do have a
optimistic.
ceiling. Guess where that ceiling is located?
In the sky.
Top of Mount Everest.
Holding the World
It's
Cup,
not, though.
lifting it.
It's got a hole in it, and it just keeps going up.
I like it. My only reservation is, you know where this World Cup will be won and lost. Every World Cup, is two places, right? Individual brilliance, which I think we have in abundance, right? Individual brilliance, tick.
Yeah.
And then in the dugout. And the fact that neither of you have said any words tells me everything.
Southgate got it right.
Today?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, he did. But he got it right again.
Do you know what this reminds me of?
Go on.
In the Euros. Everyone's going, oh, why are you starting Sterling? Oh, you're so rubbish.
Yeah.
Winning. He kept winning. And everyone's like, oh, maybe he knows what he's doing. It's going to happen again.
I mean, potentially, but the reason that we didn't win the Euros was also because of Gareth Southgate.
Or it was because of individual moments from players. Didn't get enough.
No, but Theo,
I know he took off Declan Rice. He took off Declan Rice.
In
He
that
shouldn't have taken off
final,
Rice.
England played, 120 minutes of a final at home against a really beatable Italian team, an Italian team that haven't even made it to this World Cup.
Yeah, true that.
We had one shot on target, and that shot on target came in the second minute of the game. We had one shot on target in 120 minutes of a home final after 2 minutes.
This is what I mean. That is
That's good. It's good, man.
If we get to that situation again, there's no circumstance where he does that same thing.
So you believe that the evolution of Gareth Southgate
it has to mean something.
Look
You
at
can't
him.
go through all these experiences and not improve as
Well,
a
let's
person.
find out. I'll tell you when we find out. When we play a team, a serious,
Question.
significant team.
If we beat France in the quarterfinals, do you have faith that we win the World Cup?
Yes.
Really?
Here's one for you.
Yes. I have faith a little bit anyway, by the way. I kind of have
I'm
faith.
not saying you're a Scrooge.
No,
I'm just-
I have faith a little bit, but I was just so scorned by what happened in the Euros.
Guys,
Go on.
Southgate, what happens when we fall?
What
Get
happens
stronger.
next?
Get back up.
We pick ourselves back up again.
Absolutely.
We learn from our
He
mistakes.
needs you in the dressing room.
Southgate has learned from his mistakes. He started watching Pitch Side. He plays four at the back.
Do you think that's the
He's
inspiration?
got fluidity flowing through our front players.
That's nice.
Did you think that's the inspiration, genuinely?
I genuinely think they're at home right now after the game.
You know, his son almost definitely watches this.
Well, Mr. Southgate.
Also, quick question.
Junior.
If you didn't think that he was more open-minded now, would we have seen James Maddison on the plane?
No, I think that there is.
Or has he been bullied by the public agenda
Do you remember
into
when he
that?
picked Alexander-Arnold when he didn't really want to?
Yeah.
I'll accept your point there if he plays. Because remember,
Yeah.
this is a broader squad. So 22 to 26 aren't going to play any football anyway. So he might have said, do you know, like when he talked to Steve Holland, he might have gone, do you know what, Steve? Just pick him, and we won't pick him because it will shut everyone up.
Madison's
if
too
it's-
good not to play.
I'd agree with you, but time will tell.